Guys, it's me, Alicia, and today I'm going to do a quick haul slash tutorial. I know I never do hauls, but I just had to share these with you guys because my friend chitown Traci, as you guys, many of you know, she opened a store and she carries tons of the new Prima, Tim Holtz, and all that stuff in her store. But you can actually like special order stuff and ask her to order stuff. That's my son. You can ask her to look stuff up for you, see if she can get it, because that way you don't have to hunt through different stores. You could just get the shipping all combined. So she's really good. She's really fair with her shipping prices. If it's just too much on shipping, when you order through her store, she will refund you the shipping. So don't ever be afraid of that. And I'll show you, these cottage cuts are so expensive everywhere. I could never find them on sale. But she was actually able to find all the ones that I wanted. And that's why I ordered them through her. I got that, the heart doily, that's 4x4. Now these are smaller, but I actually wanted, that's what I liked about them, the fact that they're smaller. And this is how they look, they're really thin. Some of them have the holes. And some, like this one, it comes with a sticker. You actually have to put it over, and it actually helps because then the stuff doesn't get stuck inside. So they have two different kinds. I got this fairy. I got a spring corner. And I've been dying to get these. They're just so pretty. Butterflies. This wedding bouquet. This one I lost the paper, but it's you can see it. It's a Cinderella carriage. I thought it was super adorable. I got another doily. It's a 4x4. So I have my own doilies, but I figured I could do it all colors. And then the garden butterfly. So I figured since I'm doing a haul, I might as well I've been wanting to do a tutorial on this vintage machine. And I just kept putting it off. So I'll show you guys real quick. This one I actually got for my birthday last year. And it was only $15 on sale at Joann's. So even though I wasn't sure if it would work for my Tim Holtz guys, because a lot of websites weren't really specific about how it worked or if it actually worked for those dyes. If you guys don't know, Vintage is a brand of jewelry, and it comes with embossing dyes and stuff. So I was afraid it wouldn't work with dyes, but I got it anyway because for $15 I figured might as well. So real quick, I'll show you guys. The platforms are really different than the platforms that come with the Big Shot. I know the Big Shot, I've seen it. It's like a sandwich, and there's different platforms. This one just comes with this one and this really thin paper-like plastic shim that I actually took off because it was just paper thin. It didn't make much of a difference. And it comes with these two. So you can see I've used them a lot. I know it's a good idea to only cut through one so the other one stays straight, but I flip them and toss them and turn them, and I get it to work. So I'll show you guys. The thing about these thinlits, these cottage cuts, are the same thing as, let's say, your spellbinders. They're just as thin. So if you know how to work with these, you'll know how to work with all of them. Now, I'm going to show you guys a quick sample. When I first got these, oh, I'm rambling. I put these through, let's say we'll use this as actually a Spellbinder's butterfly. I ran this through and there was no pressure whatsoever on them. It just freaked me out. I figured I got these dyes and now I can't use them. See, it didn't cut it at all. I tried stacking my embossing folders on them, and then it started doing it, but there wasn't enough pressure, so some spots were being some spots were being cut and some weren't. So I went to Joann's and I happened to run into this. It's a Cuttlebug C plate, and I realized it was much thicker than the ones that came with this, and I figured I gotta give it a try. So this is what I do. I take my Cuttlebug. To me, I've noticed it doesn't make a difference if it goes up or down. All my plates are all cut up, so it doesn't make much of a difference. So I put the C plate. You can put it in the bottom, you can put it in the top. To me, it all works the same. It's all about the pressure. It's the pressure, how much stuff goes through it. that really makes it cut. It makes it cut really good. And then I got, this is actually just like an old, it's an old Cricut mat, those sticky mats. As you can see, it's all dirty. And oh, actually, I cut one for this, specifically for this. And okay, here we go. And I always put it on top because that way, that's how you know how much pressure to go through it. And then you'll be able to, if you guys have ever done these, once you feel the pressure, you even hear, if you hear it crackle, do not be scared. It doesn't matter. You can tilt it, sweetie. Sorry, my son's here. He wants to see how I do it, but I'm afraid it's going to knock the camera down. Okay, so now it's a little bit straighter. If you hear crackling, that's good. It means that it's cutting it. And once you feel pressure, then you know that it's going to cut. And I really want to get a vagabond now because cutting through these is quite the workout. Now look at that. Cuts it. And then the only other pain in the butt that you have to worry about is getting all these out. And all I do is take a stick pin and poke those through and get those out. Now, one thing I wanted to show you guys that I learned at when I was at the Spellbinders booth at the Scrap Fest. While they're still in here, before you pull them out, just take your ink pad and go ahead and ink them up. Put some ink, and this is like $2.99 ink from sweetie, you're gonna knock this down. I need you to move because if you're too close, you're gonna knock this out. That's from Hobby Lobby, and I think I got it on sale. It's like $1.50, so it doesn't even have to be expensive ink. And then I use my nail for everything. The only thing is that obviously you have to wipe your Spellbinders, guys, down, but it just adds like a little. Let's see how cute that looks with the pink. And so anyway, just a tip. If you guys have one of these, I've never really worked with Big Shot, so I don't know how it works. But the Cottage Cuts, the Spellbinders, actually there's also a Sizzix. It was a Sizzix brand, and it's a Cameo. And I've noticed that all of them are the same thickness. They're all just as thin. So just like I said, just an old Cricut. If you don't have one, then just try to look for any plastic, because that's all it is. I used to use my embossing folders, and then I got them all messed up because then they would start curling and they got all messed up. So it's all about the layering. A lot of the times, even just cardstock or paper layering on top really does help as well. I hope that this tip helps somebody, because I really was looking for tips on YouTube and videos, and I could not find a tutorial. So I hope that this is helpful to somebody. Go ahead and check Traci's store, you guys. She is having a blue light special. If you spend $10, you get a gorgeous stamp for like $3.50. And like I said, her shipping's very, very reasonable. I'll go ahead and link her up so you guys can take a look at her store. Check out all the new stuff that she has. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye.